Good morning, everybody, Earthlings. Deb Purpose. Deb Purpose, look. Deb Helfrich, living her purpose. My brain works faster than my mouth, so pardon some of the fast talking. I try and keep them in sync, but that's literally how quick my brain works, Deb Purpose. The whole thing that needed to be said out loud, Deb Helfrich, living her purpose. On Friday morning, it's 25 minutes until Better Call Paul with crypto. And I just had the most brilliant, profound little conversation in my mind. I was saying, Black people, I love you. And I'm gonna do my part. Thing is, I actually understand Black people better than they understand themselves. Can't have no white pale person say that, but it's true. And here's the philosophical reason. It's not opinion. This is a philosophical argument. I mean, you can agree, disagree. The whole point is, I hope you do disagree constructively, or agree constructively. I'm not looking for yes. I want. That makes sense, Deb. But have you thought about this? So look at. The reason I can say something so. In our current culture, incendiary, which it is not. I mean, that's a loving statement. I had to invest some time. This is not spouting off. I really invested time interacting with African Americans. Substantial time. We might even say it's my 10,000 hour skill. I bet it's more than 10,000 hours right now. Malcolm Gladwell, his interracial self, did not see this coming. He did not see that there'd be somebody with 3 feet of red hair whose life skill is loving African-hued humans. We ain't even got to the profound part yet. That's just who I am. Everybody tell you that. All right, let me get a little comfortable here. So what's profound is, the reason I can say this is simply that is how humans work. I saw my friends, I'm looking at them perceptually, seeing the heart and the soul, all of the intelligence and all of the caring, and we had fun together. And I realized, right, we are each in our own blind spot. Each one of us as an individual cannot see ourselves. And you come back, I hear you, that's what I want, Socratic dialogue. But I do it pretty well by my damn self. Socratic monologue is my bag. And so you popped up. I said, we can't see ourselves, we're in our own blind spot as individuals. And the question comes back, well, are we looking at ourselves in a mirror? In fact, I mean, how I'm doing this so well is I'm looking at myself on a Zoom. Y'all, my device is all filled up. I don't know about getting memory. I can't get the Android to stop telling me. It's not like letting go of memory. Somebody help. I'm doing real important, explaining being human work. I do not have time to deal with all these 3 fucking devices that don't work the same. This is why you're stressed. This is why you snap at strangers in your family. Tech is horrific. Oh my God. It's enslavement. The notification culture, the escalation of notifications since somewhere around 2010, when I opted out of corporate America because I had to, because I was sick. Y'all made me sick with all that goddamn cigarette smoke moating every single corporate facility. And I worked for a place that was like selling cancer treatments. And I had to go through cancer fog every morning when I was coming in to run the payroll to pay their employees. You don't want to get Deb started. You simply don't. You don't know where she's gonna go. And she's quite good at not going anywhere that is making anybody uncomfortable, but she's pressing boundaries, dissolving boundaries. Anyway, back to what was profound. I got to get to the cryptocurrency lecture. Try to save myself. Just got a notice from my bank. Hey, you owe us money. You didn't pay us when I had paid my landlady rent on time, because the government's supposed to be, you know, hitting me up with $1,200. It's May 7th or 8th. I ain't gotten to the point of checking the calendar today. I've been up since, working since 5, meeting somebody in Pakistan and Zambia and talking about all kinds of professional stuff. 2 men, black and brown, completely publicly searchable on LinkedIn. Uniting the globe, y'all. Look, let me come back to the philosophical premise of this video. We are each in our own blind spot. We think we see ourselves because we're always in the mirror. Very true. But look what's happened, y'all. We're doing the very same thing to ourselves, stereotypically, as what we're trying to get society to stop doing. We're judging ourselves superficially on our visual perspective when we look in the mirror. And then we wonder why society is superficially judging us. This is the thing about why racism is job 1 in uniting the globe. Demonstrating that racism is idiocy is the only way this species is going to survive. I'm point blank saying it. Self-extinction in 30 years. I don't know the specifics. I don't get into horror stories and all. I got solutioning that works. Okay? And the money's showing up, and the money is full of heart. And then I'm gonna tell this story and show the screen prints of me being utterly in red. All right, y'all. Do you get it? When we think of ourselves in a judgmental way, we're almost always having the mental image of our mirror image, our superficial qualities. We're in here, we're operating, we're not often, the times when we are being really humane and enjoying life are when we're not aware of our perceptual surface. When we're in our truth is when we're not judging ourselves based on what somebody might say about our size. You know, I ain't gotten dressed. I'm here to learn today. Today I'm going to a college lecture that Paul Carrick Brunson giving. Got a cryptocurrency expert on. We'll see how fast it takes me to grok cryptocurrency. I have completely avoided the topic entirely. I mean, I know the word Bitcoin. I know the word. I can't answer. I mean, I can tell you why the Big Bang is an erroneous concept, but I don't even know the definition of Bitcoin. Do you see how very clearly I keep my mental, yeah, well, we've got to 3 more minutes tops, y'all. So I have 15 minutes to bio break and be ready for prof to school me. PCB. And well, I'll just create a hashtag tribe PCB for all of the incredible humans who are just bobsledding into my life. Jamaican jokes always included. You've gotten this, right? I basically, within myself, for the very first time in my life, saw that when I'm judging myself, the mirror image of myself, the reflection of myself in the mirror comes up, associated. The judging, the I'm too pale, my cheek's too red, you know, this, that, and the other thing that people will just say to you. You just walk it down the street, people be like, you look like you're drunk, because I have a condition called rosacea. And we're in Seattle is about to be having a heat wave. Well, heat wave in the terms of Delta. It was about to go from being like 35, 40 during the day to like 75. And it's the changes in temperature. That's why the example I gave you was just walking down the street and people be like giving me their opinions of the redness of my cheeks. Changes in temperature and wind abrasion. So there is an underlying sort of biochemical thing that they found, but it is actually surface level. When you're this sensitive, you start to understand that the environment around us is far, 3 times more fars important in our pain, our illness, our chronic disease, our mind viruses we're trying to fix society. We're trying to get rid of the stereotypes of society when within our own minds, we're all just judging what we see in the mirror. Or the mirror reflection of strangers, the mirror reflection from our screens. Do we look like the celeb who we think would be attracted? So again, when you admire someone like Jill Scott, and tomorrow's verses, I am team Ms. Jill Scott, us traditionally built ladies who are divas. Stick together. Love you, Erica. Right? I can super love Jill and just super love Erica just a tiny bit more because I have things in common with Miss Jill Scott. Far deeper than our size. Yeah. The only way to get y'all to actually not be talking about our size like it's a problem is for the two of us to take that concept back, demonstrating how crazy skilled and awesome we are. One degree of separation I am from Ms. Jill Scott. That's why she's my best friend. I mean, her and Lamont Rucker, you know what movie I'm talking about. You know they rose to you know, prominence as actors. I mean, Jill already, you know, blow up with her musical talent. You see, you can interact with screens in a real humane way. I don't know Jill yet. Well, and Jill, well, I gave you the one you all know about, but there's also a couple brothers went to high school in the Overbrook area. Woo! See, I get profound, I help humanity, but also I just want to play with my friends. Peace. And we upgrading that, I'm gonna just start saying harmony. You know, pieces got corrupted just like black and white. The skin color, we can't use those terms. The terminology is sticking us in we can't change if we keep the terminology. We keep saying peace. We got a lot of, when peace is too hard. Harmony, Ms. Evolution, over and out.